Hi, this is Spitfire with Road Guardians and Accident Scene Management. And I'm here today to show you what you would do if you had someone who had been in a crash and needed to be repositioned. You hear people saying that you would never leave someone laying on their back, and that is true. If you had to go call for help, go check on other people, do something else, you would not want this person to be unattended and laying on their back. They could have problems with their secretions. They could have problems where they stopped breathing. Their tongue would fall to the back of their throat. So I'm going to show you a position that is typically called recovery position in textbooks, but we're going to call this position the puke and drool position so you remember why you're doing it. What you do is you first take the person's arm and you put it up by their head. You then bend the opposite leg, putting their foot flat on the pavement. You're going to take this hand and put it across the chest, but you're never pulling on the person's hand. You're never using anything as a lever. You're simply going to go to putting one hand at the hips, one hand at the shoulders, and you pull the person toward you into this sideline position. I'm going to look at the head first to make sure that his head landed on his arm. And it did. That's what it naturally wants to do. And then I come down here and I grab hold of his knee and I pull his leg toward him. This is what's going to make him feel solid laying on his side. You see that I've kept the head, neck, and spine nice and straight throughout this maneuver. And I'm taking his heel and putting it by his knee. It helps to keep him from kicking out. I'll take this hand and put it right by his face. And that way, if he were to relax, like in an unconscious position, he would go down as far as his elbow, but he wouldn't fall all the way onto his face. I can take a jacket, a vest, something that I would roll up and put behind him at this point to keep him from rolling onto his back again. But it would be better at this point if he were to fall forward versus falling onto his back. I want to keep him in this sideline position, and now I can feel comfortable going and taking care of whatever I need to do next. It could be another person. I'd like to thank you for joining us today. We gave you a little information, but that certainly does not take the place of a full bystander assistance class. You can get more information at roadguardians.org.